Yo, what's up, comic fans? Welcome back to African Reads Comics, where we dive deep into the world of superheroes, comics, and the stories you need to hear. Today, we are talking about one of the most forgotten characters in Batman's history. A Robin who never got his shine. A hero who DC tried to push, but he flopped hard. That's right, today we are breaking down Duke Thomas, the forgotten Robin. Hey guys, just a quick reminder. If you're enjoying this video, please support me by clicking the like button and subscribing to my channel. It really helps a lot in growing this small channel, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, let's get back to the video. So, let's start with the basics. Who is Duke Thomas? If you don't know, I don't blame you, DC never really gave him a chance. But Duke actually had a strong introduction. He first appeared in Batman, 2013, number 21, during Zero Year, written by Scott Snyder. And honestly, he started off great. Duke was smart, brave, and had a strong sense of justice. Unlike other Gotham civilians, he wasn't just some helpless bystander. He wanted to fight back. Then came Batman, Endgame, where Joker turned Gotham into absolute chaos. Duke and his family got caught in the madness, and instead of running, he stepped up. But tragedy hit, his parents got hit with Joker toxin and disappeared. From that moment, Duke was on his own, and he became obsessed with making a difference in Gotham. Sounds like a perfect setup for the next big hero, right? Well, DC had other ideas. Duke's next big moment was We Are Robin, a comic that had so much potential. The idea: what if Robin wasn't just one person, but a movement? A whole group of Gotham teens rising up, taking the Robin mantle into their own hands, then protecting their city. Duke was the leader of this movement. This could have been a game changer. But here's the problem. Batman barely acknowledged them. The whole point of Robin is the mentor-protege dynamic with Bruce. But here, Duke and the other Robins were just side characters in Gotham. Worse, the series ended without a lasting impact. The movement disbanded, and Duke was left with nothing. DC had built him up, only to drop the ball. And just when you thought he might become a real Robin, DC said, nope, we got something else in mind. And that's where it all started to go wrong. Instead of making Duke a proper Robin, DC gave him a new superhero identity, the Signal. And let's be real, this is where everything fell apart. First off, the daytime Gotham hero idea was weak. Gotham is a city built on darkness. Crime happens at night, that's why Batman and his allies operate in the shadows. So what exactly was Duke supposed to be doing in the daytime? Stopping petty crime while the real threats waited for sunset. Then there's the yellow suit. Listen, I get wanting to stand out, but Gotham's aesthetic is dark, gritty, and tactical. The Signal looked like he belonged in a completely different superhero universe. And worst of all, they gave him metahuman powers. The Bat family is built on skill, intelligence, and human limitation. But Duke? They gave him light-based powers that let him see the past and future. It made him feel like an outsider in his own family. And guess what? It didn't work. His solo series flopped, and DC quietly faded him into the background. The result? Duke Thomas, the Robin that never was, and the hero that fans never really embraced. Now let's compare Duke to the other Robins. Every other Robin had a clear role. Dick Grayson, Nightwing, the original Robin, who grew into his own hero and became the heart of the Bat family. Jason Todd, Red Hood, the rebellious anti-hero with a tragic past, whose resurrection added depth and moral conflict to Batman's world. Tim Drake, Red Robin, the genius detective who chose Batman, proving that intellect and strategy were just as powerful as brute strength. Damian Wayne, Robin, the deadly, arrogant son of Batman, struggling with his upbringing and trying to prove he can be more than just an assassin. Each of these characters had clear development, strong rivalries, and long-term story arcs. But Duke? He was never given a clear role. He wasn't a proper Robin, he wasn't a strong solo hero, and he wasn't deeply connected to Batman's core stories. DC tried to make him special by making him different, but in the process, they made him disconnected from everything that made a Bat-family character compelling. And that is why he never took off. Let's talk about how fans reacted. When We Are Robin dropped, the reception was mixed. Some people loved the concept of a Robin movement, but others felt it was unnecessary. The sales weren't great either. Then, when DC rebranded him as The Signal, people just didn't care. His solo miniseries barely sold, and you hardly hear people asking for him in major Batman stories today. That tells you everything. Now, does this mean Duke Thomas is doomed forever? Not necessarily. DC could fix him, but they need to go all in on making him work. Here's how. Make him a proper Robin, ditch The Signal, and fully integrate him into the Bat family. Let him have real interactions with Bruce, the other Robins, and Gotham's villains. Give him a strong villain. Every hero needs an arch-nemesis, then Duke doesn't have one. A personal villain who targets him, not just generic Gotham crime, would give him real stakes. Drop the meta-powers. He should be a tactical vigilante, using intelligence and skill instead of light-based superpowers that feel out of place. Put him in a major storyline. He needs a huge, must-read Batman event centered on him. Not just a sidekick role, but a real test that defines who he is. Rebrand his look, scrap the yellow suit. Give him something that fits Gotham's vibe while still being unique to him. Something that makes him feel part of the Bat family. If DC does this, Duke could become one of the best new characters in Batman's world. But if they don't, he'll remain the forgotten Robin that never was. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more in-depth comic book breakdowns. What do you think? Can Duke Thomas be redeemed, or is he destined to be forgotten? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get the conversation going. And if you want more videos like this, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. This is African Reads Comics, and I'll catch you in the next one.